I've got 4 names: Paul, Polio, which is the art name; Paul Cacao, which is a writing name; and Orange Beard, which is a sign language name. I am primarily, at the moment, I'm primarily a youth worker, working as a volunteer, but also working here as a manager of the Arts Centre. I am a writer, and I like writing books in my free time. I work at Guildford College, doing all the computer specialisms, also working with AS level and ND level classes. And I am a father of 2 kids, so I try and juggle it all and get it all together. Primarily, I guess I am the manager of this place, the Working Youth Arts Centre, and I love it. I love the kids, I love the place, I love what we do, and I love what we see at the end of a term.
Alex Groombridge, I'm 16 and I play in Kamichi.
We're focusing on planning and creating the EP and a EP launch gig. So the gig that we did at Christchurch was the first gig. The second gig in December will be the EP launch gig. The bands will all be there again. We'll have tables around the back for each band to sell their merchandise.
Is it difficult to balance that educational side with the personal involvement, especially because with the band, because it's such an intimate thing of people getting along with each other? Is it difficult to be a youth worker who's like focusing on the musical development of people and then just being kind of their friend who they can come to?
Well, in that respect, it's probably good that I'm not a musician, because I'm not actually focusing on the musical development. I've got youth workers here who are musicians, and they work with the kids on a musical level. My role here is to mentor the bands, and to mentor specific people in the bands. Come to that. Youth work, when you have to sit a kid down and say, look, you can't act like this. You just can't for X, Y and Z reason. It's always hard wherever you are. I'm not just affecting the one person, I'm affecting the band with what I'm talking about. So it is difficult, but we've got a youth work remit, and the youth work is to look after the well-being of these kids corporately as a group. It's to do with the green paper of education. Some of it's to do with how they progress in the future, what they learn, all this sort of stuff. But part of it is the separate emotional development. And there are some things that they do outside of the group that I'm aware of that get brought to my attention, and you just have to deal with. So it's not easy, but you can't let it slide.
I'm Ben Dinsdale, I play for Forget the World, and I'm 15. To be able to play better in a group, which should be something useful in later life as a hobby sort of thing. I know I mostly do this for fun, as a sort of, because the only after school thing I do is rugby, and I sort of need a break, and I like music and I like the music that we play, but it's sort of like a break and learning at the same time and getting better, because at the beginning of when I joined the Forget the World, I couldn't play There's Something at all to save my life, kept on getting frets middle up, but now I can play it exactly.
It would be good to get the 2 GCSEs from JAMED, because I got academic GCSEs, but to get the music GCSEs would show sort of a different side to me. So it would be good to get the qualifications at the end.
Sun like a sweet melody. Sun pour on your sweet smile, then know you'll go the extra mile.
Rehearsal, ensemble, and creating an EP, and the gig associated with that. So the homework is almost going to be tailored to the kid, by and large. Some of them I know are very, very good at setting up a gig, roadieing it, actually doing the whole kit and caboodle, working out helping with the health and safety guidelines, everything. So those guys, that's what they'll do, because they want to do it. And it's the thing they would throw themselves into most.